St. Louis here in Beulah, where the Coal Bowl kicks off in just over a half an hour. I'll have more on the rivalry coming up next. Now, Century was on a bye last week, but before that, they had 2 wins in a row, so they're hoping to keep that momentum going tonight. As for Dickinson, they only have 1 win on the season. North Dakota Military and the Wounded Warriors are going to be playing a regular 7-inning game. Right now, it's already in the 2nd inning, and the Wounded Warriors are up 3-0. Tomorrow will be the final day of events as Brown Otter is looking to defend her 2-mile title. As Matthew Stafford throws for 4 interceptions, including 1 on the final drive. Today was just as exciting as Christmas morning for basketball fans here in Michigan. Number 13 Michigan State traveled here to Ann Arbor to take on number 20 Michigan. And Michigan State proving why they're the #1 defense in college football. The league is only in its 4th week, and Coach Kaler told me he has already had 2 players with signs of concussions. And here in West Michigan, we had over 50 athletes from 22 different schools sign their name on the dotted line. In the last 2 weeks, Watford City has smothered their opponent, scoring a combined 75 points to 20. Tonight, they're facing a team that will challenge that stat. Minot Ryan has yet to lose a game this year. Whoever falls in this one is going home with their first loss. First half, it was a defensive battle. Lions Tanner Shag and Keaton Zabak combining on the sack. Then Lions' second possession, Wolves' Logan Fettig coming up with a sack for the Wolves. And we're still in the first. Lions' Jordan Will is in the backfield instantly for the big tackle, and a loss of 6 scoreless game after 1. Former Wolves coach Fred Friedley looking on. Second quarter, Wolves air it out as Keegan Thompson finds Brendan Leeming over the middle, who makes the great catch and pickup of 48 yards. The Wolves cap off the 67-yard as Thompson keeps it himself and takes it in from 3 yards out. PAT missed 6-0 Wolves. Wolves in punt formation deep in their own end. Justin Schwarzenberger can't hold on to the snap. The Lions cover quickly, and the Wolves turn the ball over at the 5-yard line. Next play, Aaron Sandy takes the handoff. He's hit at the 2, but keeps driving and reaches over the goal line for the touchdown. PAT was good. Lions up 7-6 at half. They would win it 27-6. Fargo will now host College Game Day more than cities like Los Angeles or Houston, as we told you earlier in the show. The ESPN show will return downtown this Saturday. 6 games, 359 points. If you can't call that impressive, I don't know what is. Shiloh Christian has been absolutely demolishing their opponents this season. Tonight, the Patriots trying to take down the defending state champs once again. The 2 teams down at the Community Bowl, Century looking for their first W of the season. It's the first day for many college football teams to prove themselves right out of the gate. But for Dickinson State, it would be tough as they took on number 9 ranked Rocky Mountain College. The Bismarck Bobcats had a come-from-behind victory on Thursday in Minot. Tonight, both teams meet back up for the Bobcats preseason finale at home. And it's a new era in UMary football, and it all started today. The game marks the first for new head coach Josh Kotelnicki, trying to prove himself out of the gate as the Marauders battle Southwest Minnesota State in their home opener. And out on the single-A gridiron, we start with Kidder County hosting Northern Cass. Both teams coming off disappointing seasons last year, but both returning a large number of seniors this year. Volleyball action was all over Bismarck today, both college and high school. We first start with the Bismarck State Invitational and BSC taking on Wilson State this morning. St. Mary's going head-to-head with Fargo North. Midway through, North with the set on the net for Alexis Bachmeyer, and she pounds it home. St. Mary's still up 12-9. Then Fargo down 1, but not for long. It's Bachmeyer again finding the hole in the defense. Game tied at 12. Then it's St. Mary's turn with the perfect pass to the setter, and Tess Huck powering through the block. Saints up 16-15. And they keep up the momentum. It's Hannah Moe setting up Kaylee Arman, and North unable to handle that muscle. Saints up 19-17. Late in the game, Saints up by 3. Setter Alyssa Beck with the perfect pass to Lauren Norberg, and she gets enough power to put it past the blocker. St. Mary's tops North 25-20. This game, they would go 0-4 on the day. Then the Minnesota Twins have had a rough week, losing 7 out of their last 8 games. Today was the 3rd game in the 4-game series with the Orioles. Twins looking for their first W in this series. This one scoreless until the bottom of the third. It's Baltimore's Nelson Cruz jacking one out to left center, and there's a souvenir for one lucky Orioles fan. It's 1-zip Orangebirds, same inning. Ricky Nolasco still on the mound for the Twins, and Ryan Flaherty going yard, and that's a 3-run job. Orioles up 4-zip. But Trevor Plouffe isn't going to let them have all the fun. He tees off, and let's just stay with the trend here. That one's a goner for a 2-run shot. Twins down 4-2. But wait, the excitement isn't done yet. Well, at least for Orioles fans. J.J. Hardy cracking this one out to left, and see you later. That's a grand salami, and the nail is put in the coffin. Twins lose their third in a row, 12-8 in today's slugfest. Prosthetic legs, metal hooks in place of hands, arms completely missing. But you would never know once this team hits the diamond. They're even cracking jokes about what many might consider a disadvantage. The Wounded Warriors softball team is made up of military men who have lost limbs post 9/11.
We were doing a clearance of a village, and I stepped on a landmine and lost my lower right leg.
Once they stepped on the team, their main mission in life became to inspire others about strength and resiliency.
We just like to show that just because, we're disabled, not just for disabled vets, but for people who are disabled in general, that, you can still go out and still play sports. I mean, see us out there playing softball, but a lot of us are out there doing different things that, stuff that we did before that, we might have thought we wouldn't be able to do at first.
All of these men have been through similar life-changing events, which is why they enjoy every weekend with their brothers.
You get with this team and you get that sense of camaraderie that you had when you were overseas. You can't feel sorry for yourself because there's guys on the team that have worse injuries than you. They have the same aches and ailments, and so you can't complain.
These guys were athletes before going overseas, so it's only natural that they're excited to not only be playing in the exhibition game, but they will be competing for a McQuaid's title.
I played a lot of ball beforehand, so I love tournament ball. I love we can play. So for me, it's awesome because I get to play in a tournament again. It's the first tournament I've been in since my injury. The reason here is to win, period. So you can get back to that intense level of play, the mind frame of we don't want to lose because we don't want to go home.
So far, the team has proven themselves, beating the North Dakota Military All-Stars 10-4 in the exhibition game. Their next challenge, winning some hardware at the McQuaid tournament. For KX Sports, I'm Ashley St. Louis. The Painted Woods Golf Course in Washburn is no longer the same little 9-hole course it once was, adding 9 new holes spread out over 250 acres.
You don't play all the old holes and then come out and play new holes. They're intertwined. So you'll play 3 holes on the old course, then 6 on the new, and then make the turn, and then vice versa. So we wanted to make sure that we tried to blend the old with the new.
Jared Piepenberg and I headed out to break in the new holes before anyone else.
Get in.
In 2010, the physical work began to create the new layout. President Trevor Leedy designed the course, and when it came to finding a shaper, they were able to bring in a well-known name.
Go. Randy Workman, he's from Dallas, Texas. He was here last year for 4 months. He's coming back for the grand opening, but he'd shape for Nicholas and for Faldo.
When coming out to play the new holes, you may find it challenging, with 40 to 50-foot elevation changes, downhill tee shots, plenty of tall grass, and a creek that runs through most holes. Jared and I learned our lesson quick: stay in the fairway.
Can't be pleased with that.
Leedy explains to us the unique and challenging signature hole of their new design.
Well, I think it's just kind of unique to North Dakota. It's a real sharp dog leg. You play around this the creek bend here. It's about 35 feet down to the creek. Just provides great views of western North Dakota. Just encompasses everything we wanted here at Painted Woods. But it's still a real playable hole. The landing area is real ample, and in front of the green is pretty benign. So I think even the average player will have no trouble, making a par here or a bogey.
It currently costs $40 to play all you want all day out here, and because this is such a community course, they have decided to keep the prices low, so it's still only going to be $40 to play 18 with a cart.
Trying to be a little bit more upscale, but we want to still keep the prices where the average person will want to come out and play us 5 times a year instead of just once.
For KX Sports, I'm Ashley St. Louis.